I will be testing out TradeIQ's trading strategy to see if it's profitable. Welcome back to Trades by Mo, and in this video I will be testing out the Braid Filter strategy shared by TradeIQ on his personal channel. I'll go over how to set these indicators up and see if I get a different win rate to him. In the video, TradeIQ shared that he had a 75% win rate over 100 trades and a 453% gain on $1,000. So let's see if we get some different results. So there's three indicators that we want for this. The first one, we're going to be using the standard braid filter. Let's go to indicators up here, and it's this braid filter here. When the colour changes from green to red, we'll be looking for sells, and when it changes from red to green, we'll be looking for buys. We don't trade during the grey sessions. The next indicator we'll be adding is the CM EMA Trend Bars. It's this one here by Chris Moody. We want to change this number from 34 to 100. This is a good indicator because it clearly shows when we're in an uptrend and when we're in a downtrend. The third indicator we'll be adding is the ADX and DI. And it's this first one here. Now the only settings we're going to change is on the ADX, and we're going to remove the DI plus and the DI minus. We can make the ADX a lighter colour and make it a bit thicker. Okay, so let me show you how to take a trade. So we're currently on Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart. So for entries, we want to wait for the price to be green and above the green EMA. Then we want to wait for a colour change on the braid filter to go from either grey to green or from red to green. And finally on the ADX, we want to make sure that the blue line is above the 20 white level and it has to be pointing up. So we could have entered on the end of this candle. The stop loss, we either put it at the EMA or at the recent swing low, and we target 1.5 times the risk. For a sell, we want price to be red and below the EMA line, and then we want the braid filter to change from grey to red or from green to red, and finally the blue ADX line has to be above the 20 white level and has to be pointing upwards as well. You can see that it did change to red here on the braid filter, but the ADX level was still below the 20 level, so we wouldn't have got in. And then finally, after on the close of this candle, we could have entered our trade. Stop loss at the recent swing high, target 1.5 times the risk. So I'm now going to use the back tester on Trader Edge. I'll be doing this on the 15-minute time frame on Bitcoin, and I'll show you the results in a minute. Alright, so these are the finishing results. We had a total of 50 trades with an initial count balance of $5,000, 1.5% profit to 1% risk. We had a 66% win rate and 33 wins and 17 losses. With a starting balance of $5,000, we would have made that up to $6,888, which is pretty impressive. TradeIQ backtested this and got a win rate of 75%, so it is a little bit lower. One tip I would recommend for this is not trading in the Asian range. This is during the Asian and Sydney sessions. This is a good way to avoid the ranging market and getting stopped out. But overall, I think this is a very profitable strategy. You can see we did have 6 consecutive wins and only 3 consecutive losses, which is very good. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe button, and I'll leave TradeIQ's video in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.